Hello and welcome to the Rival StarCraft 2 season. Excuse me, I screwed that one up. Holy smokes. Welcome to the RSL season 2. This is the Rival StarCraft 2 League. We're back again for a second season. This time we've upped the prize pool and we're gonna kick things off. We're having a little bit of technical difficulties right now, and so we're working to address those as we can move forward and such. So right now, if you're a little confused why the RSL is hosting my personal stream, it's because that. So right now, this is being streamed on Hawkeye59, and the RSL is currently hosting that. So that's kind of going to be what the game plan is right now. So, all right. So this is my name is Hawkeye. I'm going to be switching here. So casting it over to two casters, Kaboosh and Dragonite tonight, and they're going to be able to introduce these players. Take it away.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the...
Yeah, hey everybody. It's a good day to be alive. Going to see some fantastic games, man. We got Zeal versus Revolution. Should be really, really good games in a good PvZ. Now, do you want to give us a little bit of rundown on what we're going to see here? Do you know any of the build styles, or how many times they've been GM, or the play styles of our player, and do you know how many games we're going to be seeing?
I'm not sure. Revolution last season really impressed us with his macro style. He knew exactly when to throw in those all-ins against his, or the Protoss players. You're playing a little bit too greedy. Really strong macro style. I haven't seen much of Zeal's games, but he did really well in WCS this season. So really excited to see this matchup. Should be really fun.
Yeah,
but
it looks really, really good.
I don't want to keep these players waiting too long, so I'm going to see if they are ready, and then we're going to hop right into this game.
I did notice that Zeal was trolling on a diamond account, yet 4 times GM, so that doesn't really give us very much indication on what he likes to play or his statistics, because if you guys know me, you know I love to check out the statistics. I'll just check out Revolution quickly before we start. Looks like he's actually struggling versus Protoss with a 45%, though he is in that top GM league, so those Protosses are pretty damn overpowered, as we all know. This coming from a GM Protoss myself, I can say I love it. Anyway, we're going to be introducing these players momentarily as we get into the game. The first map, indeed, is Coda. Oh, it goes either way. Some people like to say this is a Protoss favored map. I actually like to think of it as a slightly Protoss favored map. You got some fantastic force field positioning, but if you do get the fantastic surround, which Zergs can sometimes get, it can crush your opponent very, very quickly.
Yeah, definitely. This is shaping up to be probably the new overgrowth of this map.
Yeah, it's never going to die. Going to stay in that map pool forever.
Really fun map. I really like playing on it. Hopefully we'll see a great game here in Game 1. Coming into Game 1 here on Coda, spawning in the 11 o'clock position, we have the yellow Protoss from BrwL Esports. It is Zeal. And down in the 5 o'clock position, we have the pink Zerg from Seed Gaming. Top 4 finisher from Season 1 of the RSL, it is Revolution.
Nice, man. Switching it up, going with the cloth references. I
Oh,
can't
yes.
think quickly enough. It's like, what position is that one? Oh, yes, it's the left one. I don't even go for numbers.
Well, the clocks are upside down in Australia, right?
Oh, yeah, clearly. That's how we work, right? Yeah. Pretty sure it's like 12 midday right here, so I don't know what time it is for you, but it's pretty damn sexy. Anyway, talking about this game, as we might as well, we're getting a no scout coming out from Zeal, playing... He's put his pylon down at the front, so it looks like he's going to be going greedy for a Nexus first, I would imagine. If he puts the Forge down, it'll be like, you didn't go for a scout, yet you still want to go for the Forge, which is why we think he's going Nexus first. But though it's so greedy, like, if Revolution does any sort of cheesy play, he can break down this wall very, very quickly and just end the game straight up. So it's going to come down to him trying to make something happen. Or is he sent it a little bit early? Okay, maybe he's going for the Forge first.
Yeah, definitely looks like he's planning to place down that Forge. And
Interesting, if he didn't choose the scout first. I usually like to go for the scout first, get the deny on the hatchery if he's going for the 15 hatch, and then pull the probe back and then back in. It's like, yes, you're showing your probe, but I still like to get that little bit of a delay first. It can make the Zerg feel a little bit uncomfortable at the same time. Anyway, there is that 15 hatch, which we're going to have to look at that spawning pool timing. How great it is, Revolutionary. Oh my god, Revolution want to play as well.
And Zeal's going to see this hatch timing, and he is going to be very happy. It looks like he is planning on doing a cannon rush here. No plans to take that Nexus, even sending a second probe over, so this is definitely going to be a cannon rush here.
The Overlord numbers there, so he's going to get a full scout on what's going on as well.
So there's no vision of the
There's the,
pylon.
there's the drone pool though. So Revolution knows what's up. Yeah, it's going to be very hard for him to start getting these cannons down.
A nice wall there, though. Oh, and the probe just pops right out.
The probe gets out as well. Very nicely done.
And the second probe coming over here. I don't know if Revolution saw it coming across the map. It doesn't want to reveal it quite yet.
Tag it, but I'm not sure if he saw it or not.
So yeah, second and third cannon trying to go up. One of them will be cancelled. But the probe still lives. It gets fully surrounded.
No!
Oh, and it barely escapes, but the cannon behind the pylons finishes.
So he lets it finish as well, so it means he thinks he can actually defend this. We've got a lot of cannons coming down now. 2 of them are going to be within range. I think the one on the back there can't actually hit the hatchery, but I'm surprised we're not seeing any emergency spine crawls thrown down in the main so he can move them over once they're finished completing, because I think he's actually going to lose this hatchery.
With this
Is he going to get the cannon?
down,
No, it gets denied by the creep. But I don't think he's going to get out enough lens in time.
He's just going for the run by. No cannons at home yet, but
Yeah, it's going to be the one cannon.
Zeal has time.
So this is actually, did you actually see the game where, was it Hero did it against like Jadon or something, where he just cannoned the third, then cannoned the natural, cannoned the third, then cannoned the fourth, and just had cannons surrounding the entire Zerg base, and just went in from there. It was hilarious, but it was really well done. It just means that the Zerg player actually can't even get outside their base, and there's the block. So that is a full wall, not going to be able to get there in there at all, and the cannon's just going to finish up momentarily as well. So yeah, as we're talking about, the hatchery is going to go down. This sets Zeal into a fantastic position.
It's going to be a really rough start here for Revolution. He is getting double gas, and a lair is actually his choice of tech from his first 100 gas here. So what do you think we're going to see here? Maybe this Overlord is in a really good position for a Nidus.
They almost always Nidus. Like, once you get put into this position, it's really hard for Zerg to come back, because you can't bust down that wall without roaches. So if you're getting roaches anyway, if you tag along a Nidus, like there's the roach worm being thrown up now, if you tag along a Nidus and see what you can get done, because you're going to have these units, you might as well use them. So he's not going to be able to get a hatchery now for a very long time outside of his main. So I'm probably just going to think of a one base all in, coming in with the roaches.
But look at this probe right here. So smart. Just patrolling to reveal all of the dead space in his main base.
But he does have the Zerg, the Overlord at the back, which I think might come into play as well.
Yes, definitely. Behind the natural, there's definitely no vision for Zeal right now.
The other thing is, because the Protoss player has invested so much into the Forge and cannons, he doesn't actually have the tech that you'd usually see it. Well, we're almost at the 7-minute mark, and we've only just now finished the Cybernetic score, choosing to throw down another pylon and a cannon to defend that wall. So
there's the Nidus.
There's the Nidus network. So it's really going to come down to, like, it's really nice to get the Militia Core out as early as possible, because you want to have that photon overcharge, and the roaches don't really take too much damage to the photon overcharge. It's like one of those ironic things. Everyone's like, oh, fear the photon overcharge, and then roaches like, guess what, I can take 5 shots, easy. And then they just go in and kill every one of your probes. So it's going to really come down to how much energy does that Mothership Core have, how many units can Zeal get out in the field, and if he actually allows that Nidus network to go down or not. We do have the 2 Queens look like they're going to join the fight as well. Yep, they're going to even throw in the 3rd one, as well as 5 or 6 roaches.
So the Nidus is done, and he actually decides to throw it down in front
probably
of
a
the
smart
natural.
decision. It looks like it's just going to get sniped if he throws it down anywhere else.
Yeah, there's so many cannons here, though. There's 2 with the 3rd completing, and multiple sentries are going to be out. This seems going to be very hard.
Double sentries. As soon as that 2nd sentry pops, it just might be the nail in the coffin. In a few more seconds, he's going to have enough for that photon overcharge. However, this is a lot of roaches. Decent force field. It's going to stop the few at the back from shooting. Choosing not to use the Queens in the engagement, which is a little bit lax. They don't have much energy, though. It's going to be key if he can focus down the Mothership Core. It's going to slip away, though, with half health. Going to try and bust in there now.
100 energy on the Mothership Core. He can overcharge.
I'd be overcharging now.
Holding the probes.
There we go. It's an interesting position. If he's stopping at the front base like this, it would have been better, in my opinion, just to throw down another pylon and get the full wall off. But there we go. As soon as those cannons come back up, I think that's going to be a good night for Revolution.
Yeah, definitely.
Going to be forced to be pushed out of here. And yet we still haven't seen any other hatchery outside the main. There's a better night. If it gets like this on, yeah, let's have a look. How many we got? 3 roaches, 6 roaches, and the Queen.
That's going to
still
go
left.
down,
That's going to get sniped, yeah.
So, yep.
Yeah.
that's a tough game for Revolution to lose like that in the first series. Wow, Zeal playing it really, really nicely. That's it kind of like puts a spoke in the wheels. What do they call it? Anyway, just really throw him off his game sense with a game like that. In first game for a pro player, someone like Revolution to play, you're like, I want to play it macro, I want to play it perfect, and just get my head in the right space.